Welcome back to The Explainer. I am absolutely pumped for today's topic because we are taking a deep dive into the blueprint behind YouTube's ultimate success story, MrBeast. If you've ever wondered how on earth a single creator manages to scale a digital empire that literally rivals traditional television networks, well, you're in the right place. We're jumping straight into the raw data today to uncover the exact mechanics of his multi-channel growth and content strategy. Let's get into it. Okay, let's just start with a number that is frankly hard to wrap your head around. 506 million. That's 500 million subscribers on a single channel. To put that into perspective, that is significantly larger than the entire population of the United States. This isn't just a big audience anymore. We are talking about an unprecedented global ecosystem. So how do you actually manage, let alone monetize, 500 million people? Here's our roadmap for the explainer today. We're going to cover 1. The 500 million subscriber milestone. 2. The anatomy of a viral video. 3. Scaling the multi-channel empire. 4. Cultivating the Beast community. And 5. Monetizing that audience ecosystem. All right, kicking things off with Section 1. The 500 million subscriber milestone, backed by 506 million subscribers and 991 videos. Now, check this out. This simple community post announcing his subscriber milestone pulled in 1.3 million likes. Just the likes on this one brief text update completely dwarf the total viewership of a lot of major network TV shows. What does this prove? It shows that his audience isn't just passively sitting there. The big takeaway here is that scaling an empire isn't just about getting views on a video. It's about keeping the community highly active and deeply invested between uploads, so they actually feel like they're a part of the journey. Moving right along to Section 2, Anatomy of a Viral Video. Let's look at the specific formats driving a 940 million view channel. What's super interesting is how his content basically splits into two distinct, highly clickable buckets. On one side, you've got what we can call the escalation format. Think of titles like $1 versus $100 million yacht or $100 million car. This plays entirely on human curiosity and the sheer, mind-blowing spectacle of extreme wealth. But then, on the other side, you have the endurance format. Things like survive 30 days on an island with your ex, or spend 30 days handcuffed to a stranger. These are purely psychological and physical challenges. By bouncing between insane financial escalation and intense human endurance, he practically guarantees his content hits the widest possible psychological triggers for his viewers. Remember a few years ago when the YouTube meta was all about 10-minute videos? Well, scratch that. His recent massive hits are routinely clocking in between 30 and 40 minutes. Survive 30 Days on an Island is 39 minutes. Last to Leave Grocery Store is almost 43 minutes long. Add in massive prize pools, usually anywhere from $250,000 up to $1 million. And it's clear his strategy relies heavily on deep viewer retention, not just quick, cheap clicks. And honestly, it works beautifully. We're talking 63 to 166 million views per video in less than 2 months. The lesson here is absolutely crucial. Deeper retention equals higher algorithmic promotion, which scales your audience so much faster. To really cap off the power of this formula, look at his most popular video ever, the $456,000 Squid Game in real life. It's sitting at an incredible 940 million views. Released 4 years ago, it perfectly mashed up the escalation of a massive prize pool with the endurance of a huge pop culture challenge. I mean, it is rapidly closing in on 1 billion views for a single independently produced video. It's just wild. Okay, Section 3, Scaling the Multi-Channel Empire. The classic sub to all channels for cookie approach. So how do you keep growing when you already have 500 million subs? You build your own broadcasting network. You've got MrBeast 2 pulling in almost 60 million subscribers, MrBeast Gaming right on its heels with 58.2 million, Beast Reacts at 37 million, and Beast Philanthropy at 30 million. Instead of diluting his main channel with gaming or reaction videos, which would totally confuse the algorithm and tank his click-through rates, he actively segments his audience. Love gaming? Boom, dedicated massive channel for you. Want feel-good charity content? There's a channel for that too. And he doesn't stop there. He pushes his footprint into incredibly specific niches. Beast Animations has over 9 million subscribers just by turning his existing content into animated formats. And then there's ViewStats with 1.2 million subscribers, where he actually dips into channel analytics and YouTube data itself. He is making absolutely sure that every single corner of the platform is covered by his brand. It's a closed-loop ecosystem. Once you're in, you basically never have to leave a MrBeast-owned channel. Which brings us to Section 4, cultivating the Beast community and driving those millions of interactions. You know, the YouTube community tab is an afterthought for a lot of creators, but for him, it is a primary tool. His strategy here really falls into three buckets. First, milestone hype, like teasing the unboxing of the world's first 500 million subscriber play button. Second, hyper-interactive polls. Listen to this. A post that just said, like this post if you think Juan should win, got 2.7 million likes. He's literally gamifying the community feed. And third, personal gratitude. Thanking fans for birthday wishes grounds the whole thing, reminding everyone that there's an actual human being behind this massive machine. Just look at the energy in this quote. The caps lock is off the charts. He uses this hype to build immense anticipation for an upload. By explicitly saying your favorite streamers are all in this Saturday's video, he's strategically borrowing the audiences of other massive creators. So by the time Saturday rolls around, the momentum is at a fever pitch before anyone even clicks play. Finally, let's dive into Section 5, monetizing the audience ecosystem, how to convert all those views into actual commerce. If you read his video descriptions, his calls to action are, well, they're highly unconventional. Subscribe or I take your dog, or follow all of these or I will kick you. It's totally absurd, right? But it hits the nail right on the head for the internet native humor of his core demographic. It completely cuts through the boring please like and subscribe corporate speak. It makes you laugh, and more importantly, it drives massive conversion rates across all his platforms. Let's actually trace the architecture of this monetization step by step from his descriptions. Step 1. Hook the viewer with an extreme 40-minute challenge, like watching someone handcuffed for a month. Step 2, right at the top of the description, pitch his consumer product, Feastables. Step 3, drive traffic down to his secondary social media links to keep that cross-platform dominance strong. And Step 4, recruit top-tier talent through MrBeastJobs.com. It is a brilliant, fully closed loop of entertainment, sales, audience retention, and corporate expansion. And check out this specific copy from a recent description. Next time you're roasting s'mores, pick up Feastables. You can find our products at Albertsons, Walmart, or Target. He so seamlessly connects his physical retail product directly to a casual, everyday scenario for his viewers. He's not just pushing digital merch, he is driving millions of people directly into the physical grocery aisle. He's successfully built a bridge from digital content straight to massive brick-and-mortar retail. So this brings us to the ultimate, most fascinating question. We've laid out the blueprint today, the extreme formats, the multi-channel segmentation, the community gamification, and the incredibly aggressive push into retail. But with 506 million subscribers and a physical retail footprint competing with legacy brands, what actually happens when a single creator simply outgrows the platform itself? It's something we've never seen before in media history. How will you take these scaling strategies and apply them to your own digital footprint? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep analyzing, keep building, and I will see you next time.